welcome back to our PAX East 2024 Spotlight. As always, I am Aaron Spencer, and I'm here with Tim of Critical Kid Ltd Games, or Limited Games. Tim, tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, and about Critical Kid.
Okay, so my name is Tim Roberts. I am a creator of independent tabletop role-playing games. I've been writing games for about 4 years now, and since then I've written about 7 games. So yeah, it's going really
7
well.
7 games in 4 years,
including an award-winning game, yeah, as well. So
okay, so which game that you have here that you can show off? Which one is your award-winning game?
This one here. So my award-winning game is Be Like a Crow. This is the first game I wrote. It's a solo role-playing game, so it's a game that you play on your own. It's kind of like creative writing with rules.
Yep. We love that.
You can actually play a bird in it. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, that was for
really
you.
Excited
Yeah.
about them. So you can play up to 5 different types of Corvid, and there's 6 different worlds you can play in. So
we love Corvids.
This picked up the UK's biggest gaming award last year.
Awesome, very cool.
So that's my baby.
That's actually a pretty big accomplishment. So I know you got a lot of other games here that we're all very excited about. So take us through some of your personal favorites here. Of course, other than Be Like a Crow or Be Like a Cat, some others that really just called to you that maybe was your passion project.
Oh yeah, so D666 is a game I wrote in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I was supposed to be writing another.
That's a big turnover.
Yeah, so I was supposed to be writing another game.
Turn around. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I was supposed to be writing another game, and I just wasn't feeling it, and I had an idea for this game, which is basically a dungeon building game where you are a demon in hell. It's a bit tongue-in-cheek, so it's not full-on satanic panic.
It's okay. We like a little tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, and I was lucky enough to have a really good Discord community. I shared it with them to play test.
I love Discord.
And we turned it around in 2 weeks, and this is my. I think this is the one where my passion really shows.
Yeah,
I had a lot of joy writing this.
So dungeon building, collaborative or solo?
This is solo again.
Okay, great.
Yeah. This is another solo one. What else? I've got a new game coming out, Punk is Dead.
Yes.
Which is a Morgborg songwriting game.
Which you can see right in the banner there, right?
Yeah,
so Morgborg.
So that's a Morgborg songwriting game.
We're gonna do the meme that. Right, so.
Yeah, and
I like the vinyl, the design of it as well.
Yeah, so it's designed as a 7-inch single size, and the actual the GM.
Can I give this to you to show off?
Yeah, give me the GM screen at the back. Yeah. So this is the GM screen, and this is actually a 7-inch vinyl gatefold.
Okay.
So there's a UK record pressing company that are doing this for us.
That's awesome.
I had to explain to them what a role-playing game was, which is well, there you go. But yeah, it's cool because we can use like the actual inserts to store things for the game, or
that's really cool.
to extend so the players can see things. So.
And I love vinyl myself. I'm a big vinyl collector, so seeing this in like a punk format for a TTRPG is really cool. It's hitting again another TTRPG hitting all the buttons for me. But I'm also easy to please. That's what we've been finding this weekend. So.
Yeah. So anyway, this is a real. I wouldn't say a labour of love because it's not a labour writing this.
Right.
A lot of fun.
It's still work, right?
It's still
we're both working.
Yeah, it's a privilege. That's
yes, exactly.
And then, do you want me to talk about White Sands?
Yeah. Well, so I know that you had these are both group TTRPGs,
yeah,
right?
so I have 2, so I can do Death Valley.
Yeah,
first.
sure. Run us through Death Valley. This is what we were talking about yesterday. This one's also very cool.
Yeah, so this is a starter set. It's a horror western where you play the undead.
Yes, and I love the concept and the art too. Also very cool.
Yeah, so this art is done by an Italian tattoo artist.
Oh, that's amazing.
He normally does tarot cards, but I managed to push him well outside of his boundaries.
And we love tarot cards too, because our whole channel is queer and witchy, like we were talking about the other day. And all of our channel stuff is all tarot based, right? So all of our interactivity is completely tarot based. So it's really cool to see another tarot artist, get involved here.
So what you can expect is a sort of horror western, but it's flipped on its head. You are the undead, and it's the living that the horror element, with their stakes and pitchforks, right? So you're just trying to live a quiet life in
which I really like.
Yeah, so you live
those tropes.
You live in a town called Bardo's Bluff. So it also uses some Tibetan mythology as well in this.
Okay, all right.
There's a concept of the afterlife in it. So,
yes.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, there's a much bigger book coming out there on the.
Awesome. So this is like the first iteration, and there's going to be a larger text.
This was just for people to like dip their toes in the water, and also for us to see if there was an appetite for it, and there is an appetite for it. So
there is indeed, for sure. But what I can tell you is my appetite is specifically towards White Sands, right? So this is something that I got immediately excited about. and we may or may not be running this on our channel sometime soon with some pretty big names, so stay tuned for that. But for now, Tim, tell us about White Sands, which was my personal favorite here at the table.
So White Sands it's a dystopian game but with hope, okay?
Yep.
So the concept is that the rich have polluted all the air and they're now renting us back face masks, very close to reality.
Yeah.
So effectively they've privatised the air. In this game you play activists and you are trying to bring back air into the public domain.
Yes.
One of the fun concepts in this game is that as activists, because you wear masks, you don't actually know who each other are in real life.
Right.
So you can choose to reveal as much about your actual personal life in the game as you want, or keep it all secret.
And if we've learned one thing from all of the amazing panels this weekend, is that what people want more of in TTRPGs is that narrative character building.
Absolutely.
Being able to explore these characters in this dystopian world, really as a catharsis and some therapeutic release for a lot of us. That's why we play TTRPGs.
Yeah.
And being so similar to reality, and also focusing on that narrative character building element.
Yeah.
It's really just, again, like,
I always try to include hope in my game, so you get games like Mork Borg that are quite dark, and
Dark
there's going to be an end. I can't write games like that. There has to be. I do
like Mork Borg.
Yeah, I love the game, but I always want the players to feel like it's not just agency, but that they can actually make the world a better place.
Right, for sure. Awesome. Well, this is very cool, and stay tuned for this. And is there anything? You also have some dice over there, which is very cool.
Oh yeah, so my business started 5 years ago with dice. So in the UK, we still have a very big dice business. So we don't bring that many to the States because there's a lot of other dice sellers here, and it's the games I want to get out to people.
Where can everybody find you in the meantime if they want to go and look at a PDF or download some digital products or have some stuff shipped? And I'm assuming you ship internationally.
We do, and we have distribution in the US as well.
Okay.
So you can go to your local gaming store and ask for our games.
Yes.
So you can go to criticalkit.co.uk or .us. Both you can get to either site.
Yep, and Battleground Games and Hobbies right over there is our local game shop, so I'll be talking to Derek.
I've given them our catalogue as well.
Okay, all right, so rest assured, I will be harassing them at the store, being like, hey,
thank you.
You gonna get in some Critical Kid yet?
Thank you very much.
Because I'm a local here in the Boston area, so it's nice to see the LGSs.
And I'm not a local.
Well. Right, all the way across the pond, for sure. But awesome, and any future teasers for any upcoming projects that you can...
Yes, so in July we launch a game that everybody has been asking me for that's into this. It's Corvus, so it's a multiplayer version of this. And you can use the character sheet from this game in your multiplayer game, and you can also come out of the multiplayer game and play the solo.
Awesome. All right, so and the socials one more time, your website or your socials?
If you go on, criticalkit.co.uk, at the bottom of the page are all our socials, but you can also find us on Crit Kit UK. We're everywhere.
Perfect. All right, awesome. Well, Tim, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.